Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play of Skies of Arcadia Legends. My name is Flightless, this is your story-based gaming channel, and I almost said they're Grandia for some reason. Maybe that's because we're playing a Dreamcast game, and it just feels so good to be playing this game, let me tell you. I want to give a huge thank you to some awesome people in our comment section, by the way. I want to give a thanks to Entra, Zero, Ashenda, Firemyst, and Kyle DePaepe. You guys really giving me a lot of valuable information that I think will help us in our quest. So first off, some really useful information about combat. And that is that the color of our weapon determines how much magic experience we get, and we know that, but what I didn't know is if Vice has, let's say Vice has purple and Ica has green, Vice would get double, I think it's double the magic points for his color and single multiplier of other people's in your party's color. So if he has purple and Ica has green, Vice would get 2 purple and 1 green. If Vice had purple and Ica had purple, Vice would get 2 purple and 1 purple, so 3 total purple. So it actually does matter who has what equipped. It's not just so much that, oh, I have purple, she has green. It matters because he'll learn purple faster and she'll learn green faster. Now, he'll still learn green and she'll still learn purple, but they learn it faster. And of course, if we get a third party member, you know, then we can spread out our magic even further. So I thought that was really cool. Also, we were told not to run away in fights. Running away in fights could actually get us a worse ending, which I didn't even know there was multiple endings. And thirdly, these guys like to run away a lot, but they're supposed to give you greater magic points? I don't remember ever getting more than, wow, that really hurt. I don't remember ever getting more than 1 magic point per fight though. So even, oh man, that is not a good start to this fight, you guys. Holy cow, we may actually die to a bunch of loopers because we can't hit them. Oh, I didn't mean to Delta Shield, I meant to Alpha Storm. Delta Shield. Well, actually, that's not a bad thing, because that will protect us from the magical attacks, right? Unless they all run away. Man, those misses. Magic? Can't use magic. Sealed. Ha ha ha. See, I have outsmarted you. Oh, we'll go ahead and Cutlass Fury. That can't miss, right? Special moves can't miss, can they? I was kind of holding my breath there because I honestly did not know. By the way, I hope everyone's having a good day today. Let's see here. See, we only got 1 magic experience. So I'm not sure what it meant by we get more magic points. Yeah, we only got 1 magic point. So I'm not really sure what's up with those guys. But yeah, a lot of really good information overall. So thank you so much for everyone commenting on the channel, for throwing that like button up on these videos. Our RPGs never get as many views as our other videos, especially our visual novel series. So throwing those likes up really, really does help the channel. Let's go to Pirate Island, see if we can figure out what happened to our lovely home. And this place was under heavy attack. Let's see how the island fared, shall we? Well, so far I don't see anyone. There's smoke coming from buildings. That's never good. That ladder does not look to be in good shape. Sorry, I just missed that. Let me go back and read that again. This door is jammed. It looks like it was bent out of shape in the attack. This windmill was sort of the symbol of this island, and now it's nearly in ruins. It's kind of weird because they're not reacting to the fact that we were attacked, you know? Like, how do they know they were attacked? They were off on a different island. It's a ghost town. Can hear the wind blowing. These papers must have been scattered in the attack. No, wait, I left these papers out here. Oops. Such a slob, but it's okay. I know how you feel. I never noticed this before. Oh. Never mind. That's the entrance underneath. I thought it was some sort of memorial or plaque. Aww. The Valuans came out of nowhere and just started shouting at us. So many people are hurt. I got hurt a little, but I'm okay. I wish I was bigger. Then maybe I could have done something to fight back. Oh, poor guy. We see the Moonberry. Oh, we haven't actually been down here before. That's how you get the Moonberry. Fantastic. Or I should say that's how you get the chest, which held the Moonberry. I completely missed that the first time around. I'm really glad that we figured that one out, because moonberries are pretty valuable. For this giant hole, this is probably from a cannon blast. Even the ground is scorched here. These balloons are going to pay. We need to find our way underground, which is right here. Wow, that door really blends in well, doesn't it? It's very nice. Lindsay, a whole lot of ships from Valua started shooting at us. They took everyone's daddies away. And our houses, our whole village, it was all destroyed. I don't know what to do, Vice. Vice, I think the moons are safe. The Armada, they attacked Pirate Isle. They just came out of nowhere and attacked us without any warning. Then they took all the men back to Valua. They even destroyed the Albatross. Father must have been heartbroken. No! The ship's gone! The beautiful ship! Not to mention our dad and all the men. Where's Mom at? Vice, your mother was really worried about you. The last time I saw her, she was in the Captain Dine's office. Go see her, Vice. Let her know that she's okay. That you're okay. Yeah, I know. Where's Mom at? And where's Fina? Mom. Vice, Aika, thank the moons you two are safe. What's happened here? It was the Imperial Armada. They came out of nowhere and attacked us. What happened to Dad? Where's everyone else? Your father said that if we fight, too many lives will be lost, so he surrendered. So, Captain Dine and the others, they were taken prisoner by the Armada and taken to Valua. Dang it! Fina! What happened to Fina? I'm sorry, Vice. The Armada took her too. And Valua, the punishment for piracy is death. Fina will probably be killed too. Vice, what should we do? Try and save everyone? There's nothing you can do. We gotta try and save everyone. I like that music. That heroic music there. What do you think, Aika? We have to save our families. And Fina. I know rescuing everyone isn't going to be easy, but it's not impossible. We can't let them get away with this. Don't worry, we will get them back, somehow. Yeah, you're right. It's up to us. We can't give up now. Alright, let's go. Let's show those Valuans what happens when they mess with the Blue Rogues. Wait, you won't be able to do anything against Valua in the shape you're in right now. Don't just rush after them. You need a plan first. It's not going to be an easy fight. But, if we don't hurry, everyone might... My husband always said acting quickly and rushing are two completely different things. Especially in times like these. You must calm down and plan every move carefully. Don't worry, everything will be alright. Your father, won't let things end like this, not him. Yeah, Mom, you're right. Aika, let's rest up today. We'll leave for Valua first thing in the morning. Okay. Pretty smart mom. Yeah, moms are really smart. Galcian's flagship, the Serpent. That's a really cool name for a flagship. Well, here's Fina. Lord Galcian, as you ordered, I brought the girl to see you. Excellent. You may leave. As you wish. I don't know if I have the same voice from you before, but it'll work. Alas, we meet, Fina. Cannot imagine how much trouble the Armada has gone through to find you. How did you know my name? I am Galcian, the sworn protector of Valua, and supreme commander of the Imperial Armada. I am under direct orders from our Royal Highness, Empress Theodora, to find you and bring you back to Valua. As a citizen of the Silver Civilization, you have information that is useful to us. Will you help us? Oh, the dots. Yeah, I'm gonna help you. I mean, you only arrested me and brought me in this ship. Sure, what reason do I have to help you? I see. I did not expect you to help us without the proper motivation. However, I believe we have the same goals. So wouldn't it be best for us to help each other? Oh, the dots. We will reach Valua in half a day. Enjoy the comforts of the brig until then. It's a beautiful picture, by the way. I love the purple. Purple is a color used for royalty, after all, so it goes perfectly with this ship, you know? Why are we up here? We rested, so I guess we went to our house, but shouldn't we say hi to Mom? Good morning, dear. Are you all set to go? I almost don't want you to go, but I suppose you must. Stand tall, my son. When a sailor starts on a journey, he needs to go with a little more hope in his eyes than that, okay? We'll be fine here on the island, so don't worry about a thing. You just make sure, bring your father home safe and sound. Good luck, my dear. Alright, Mom. I guess the area we have to go back to then is the ship that's on the top of the ladder. I mean, it's the only thing we got, you know? And where else are we supposed to go? The ladder was destroyed in the attack. There's no way we can make it up to Lookout Island right now. What? And how did you get... Oh. Wrong ladder. Never mind. Da-da-da-da-da. By the way, I can't look up and down here. So you remember the other day when I said I'm glad I can't look up and down? Yeah, I can't look up and down. I can swivel left and right, though. Pow pow! Oh, the dog's so adorable. Okay, pal, I have to go away for a little while. Be a good boy and look after everyone while I'm away, alright? Pow pow pow! Vice, just promise me one thing. You have to promise me that you'll come back safely no matter what, okay? Promise? Sure, I promise. Sure, I promise. Have I ever not come home safely? Have I ever let you down, Lindsay? No, you've always come home to us. You see? So you don't need to worry. So don't worry, I'll come back safely, and I'll bring back everyone with me. Okay, it's a promise then. I'll be waiting for you. Come back home soon. I kind of don't want to say I promise something if I can't back it up, but she's a little kid, and that's, I mean, you tell lies to little kids because you want to make sure they don't lose hope, you know? So even though we can't promise it, it just makes us want to live up to our word more by making sure we come back okay. Yeah, I'm going, Vice. Chill out. I'm gonna try and fix everything. You just watch. You don't have to worry about anything, okay, Vice? We're not little babies anymore. I was a little scared at first, but we got to learn to take care of things around here too. Don't worry about us, Vice. We'll take care of everything while you're gone. My injury, it's all better. My dad always told me that everything that doesn't kill you will hurt at first, but it'll only make you stronger. Alright, let's get in our ship. So where's Valua at? Hope he tells us. Vice, Aika, good luck. You better come back, promise me, okay? Of course, don't worry. We'll come back with everyone else too. Alright, Aika, let's go. Aye aye. Valua should be on landmass due north from here. I'm setting the course. Alright, Valor, here we come. And away we go. Aw, Mom's there to see us off. Praying that we come home safely. No bet. No bet? No less? You bet? Whatever the one I'm looking for is. Alright, we need to go north. And I accidentally hit the X button because I thought X button makes you go. My bad! False takeoff. I just wanted to make sure everything would be okay. Okay, now, I mean, that takes away the whole, epic moment of us departing if we just quickly land again. I'm so used to like the X button being go. You actually use just the control stick. And then R and L, raise and lower. Which is actually kind of clever because R stands for raise and L stands for lower. So that's really cool. What is that ship way up there? I'll see that. I wonder if we can actually talk to ships as we fly. Sort of like NPCs that fly in the air, you know? Alright, let's test out combat to make sure everything is running smoothly once again. So far, everything looks better. I want to try that Delta Storm, though, to make sure, like I said, that everything works. Or Alpha Storm. It's Delta Shield Alpha Storm. Oh, yeah. Much better. Perfect. Sometimes overdoing the graphics can actually have a negative effect, you know?
That was easy.
Sweet. I like the victory pose, too. What are we learning, by the way? Vice, we got a sacrifice, which was good. We got default green, which I guess is nice, and purple. Vice isn't too far from a red spell, though. Really should get him working on red. It'd be nice if I could get another party member, because then I could have one person working on one color and the other. Can I talk to you? Hello? Hello? Oh, I can. It was incredible. I heard this really loud rumble and my ship started shaking. I looked over the side. I saw a whole fleet of Luan's warships. I wonder where they were going. With a fleet that large, they must have been attacking someone. That's for sure. Alright, so there's this giant landmass right here, but I don't think this is Valua. This is just a giant... Wow. So this is the fog effect here. That really thickening. Visibility is horrible, Vice. The fog's too thick. I can barely see. That's strange. There's never any fog in this region. I wonder what's causing it. The only way to get to Valua is through here. Slow to half speed. Vice, wait. We're too close to that island over there. I think leaving the fog on is actually something we should do because that's a part of the gameplay, right? I mean, yeah, it would make things easier to see, but... I mean, that would be like playing Silent Hill without any fog. What? Where? What is going on? Is that a giant whale? No, we're in the sky. Do air whales appear? Ah! Vice, look! It's not an island, whatever it is. It's alive. Yeah, it is like a giant air whale. Holy cow, that thing's huge. What the? It's an arc whale. Arc whale. We need to get out of here. Like, maneuver. Go higher. Turn. I've never seen anyone this big before. Vice, we'll get killed if we get too close to it. But we've got to hurry to Valua. Vice, what should we do? I was told never to run away, but this actually may be a better thing to do. I don't know, it's not very captain-like. Attack it is just stupid. I'll attack it. We got to hurry, and it's in our way. If we don't do anything, it'll probably knock us out of the sky anyway. What are you talking about, Vice? Are you crazy? How are we going to fight it in this little ship? We don't even have cannons. What do you want to do? 10,000 Cutlass Furies? There's no way we can kill that thing. We'll be okay as long as it doesn't see us. I love the 10,000 Cutlass Furies. Apparently that was not the right response. I didn't hear a chime. Ah! But at least I didn't say run away. Whoa! Vice, it's us! Grab hold of something and brace yourself. Don't let go. But the ship is breaking up. Ah! Ah. We okay?
Hey.
Hey, get up. Who's talking? Ugh? Are you going to sleep all day? Get up. Is that Aika? Oh, my head. That's not Aika. Aika, are you okay? So you finally decided to get up, huh? All the exclamative dots? What's with the giant claw? Man with an artificial arm. Look at this guy.
Because of you two, Rackham got away. I was so close.
Rackham? I remember. A huge arcware that blew our ship off course. I thought we were finished, but you rescued us. Hey, thanks.
Thanks? Thanks, you say? Don't start with me.
Whoa! Vice! Who is this strange guy and how do you get a ship? Oh, I'm not sure why, but I keep getting hurt today. Hey, what are you doing, you crusty, rusty old man? You didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything. I've been chasing after that arc wheel for years. I was so close to finally capturing him, but because of you kids, he got away.
I'm really sorry that you didn't catch him, really.
DePaepe from your ship hit my sails. I'm lucky my ship is still airborne. You kids were even luckier that I was here to grab you. I was working all morning tossing what was left of your ship overboard. Now I'm stuck with the two of you.
What? Our ship was destroyed?
Aye. Now, this isn't a passenger ship. Everyone on board needs to pull their own weight. If you don't like it, you can jump off. I need to keep the load as light as possible anyway.
What? Oh, great. What kind of mess have we gotten ourselves into? Are we on a new ship? Are we on? Yeah, we're on a new ship. Look, they got cannons. So basically we've been captured by this man with an artificial arm.
Go down into the hull and bring 2 supply boxes up to the bridge.
Aye, aye.
Bring 2 supplies to the bridge? No problem, I'll bring them right away. Actually, sir, we were on our way to Lure when we were attacked. Where's the ship heading?
Where the ship is going is none of your business, or none of your concern. Now, get moving.
I give up. I don't really have time to be doing this, but what other choice do I have?
Yeah, that's right, Sonny. Do as I tell you. Hurry up and bring the boxes from the storage room up here.
Alright, so I guess we're going to the storage room. It's a really cool ship, by the way. This looks like it's the storage area. I can smell dried fruits and meats through the cracks in the door, but the door is locked. Really? Tell me to go do something, the door is locked? I mean, what's up with that? What is this? Oh, look at these escape pods. Oh, those look awesome. Holy cow. Oh, it won't open. It must be locked. Ship is cool. Very cool. Something I just noticed, and I want to point this out, because this game is originally supposed to be shot in a much lower quality or screen size, what happens is the edge of the screen sometimes can get weird. So if you look to the right there, do you see the ship how it kind of like disappears or loads? That's just because it's going off the original screen. There's nothing I can do about that. So if you notice things disappearing in the background or whatever, it's no real big deal. The game still looks absolutely beautiful, perfectly playable. Just wanted to point that out. So if you're like, huh, that barrel over there seems to like disappear and reappear, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Wow, this is a really old engine. It's so loud and it looks like it's about to shake itself to pieces. Hope it's sturdy enough. The door's locked. I wonder what's in here. Really? So I don't get it. There's a locked door that we're supposed to go to, and we can't. And then there's another locked door, which I assume is the captain's cabin. What do you want us to do? Oh, wait, there's a door here. Okay. She's scrubbing the deck. That old man, he's working us really hard. He needs to lighten up. But he did save us, so I guess we can't complain too much. Oh well, back to work. Let's see. Is there anything I can use here or do here? By the way, barrel! There are containers of gunpowder scattered across the floor. That's probably more than just a little dangerous. But I guess even a small fishing boat like this one needs to keep itself well armed. This is a small fishing vessel? Let me see how many cannons this thing has. I mean, this thing is armed to the teeth. Oh, these are the boxes. Well, this looks like the box that the old man wanted me to get. Ugh, what the? What's in this thing? Great, this guy is probably going to work us to death. This is taking a while because the thing is so huge. And that's only one of the boxes. Would have been nice if we could take it out of the box first. Probably reduce the load by a lot.
Huh. You look like you got a little more than lumber on your bones. What's your name, boy?
My name is Vice. I'm a blue rogue. I used to do this type of grunt work on the pirate ship.
An air pirate, huh? Well, and what exactly would two air pirates be doing sailing alone?
Well, we have our reasons. Sir, we need to get to Valua. I beg of you, please take us there.
Valua, huh? Well, explain.
Well, I went to Shrine Island, but before that we met this girl, then the Imperials attacked, and that's why we had to get there as soon as possible. We need to save our friends and family.
Huh. Trying to pick a fight with the Armada? Gotta be out of your mind, boy. I have no time to babysit you and your friend, and I need to find them again. Try your luck with a different ship.
I see. Would really help if you could bring us, but we can't force you to. By the way, why exactly are you chasing them anyway?
The dots. There is no time. No need to tell you. And there is still one box left. Get down into the hull and get moving.
Great. I spill my guts and he keeps quiet. And then makes me do more work? What's with this guy? Normally, if you were old, I would give you a voice like, then we went this way, and I decided to go this way. But, you know, this guy is built like a tank. So just because he's old, you know, I shouldn't give him that voice.
Hurry up and bring the boxes from the storage room up here.
I mean, that guy looks like he could kill me with one hand behind his back. But we gotta get the other box. Great, now I gotta move these boxes all day. Ugh. What is in this thing anyway? Ooh. I'm done, sir.
Right. Now on to the next tour. Take the helm.
What? Are you really letting me?
I want to see how well you can sail. If you can't sail, then you'll be loading boxes the rest of the trip.
Wow, most of my duties revolved around raiding, so I hardly ever got to actually fly our old ship. Well, they're pretty old, but these gauges are in great shape. And the wheel is so light, it's really responsive too. Ship must really make tight turns.
Hey, for someone who's hardly been at the helm of a ship this size, seem to know quite a bit, boy.
Heh, I spent a lot of time on the bridge of the Albatross, so I picked up a lot.
Good. Let's see if we can actually sail. Destination Sailor Island is about 40 leagues northeast from here.
Wait a minute, you could at least tell me the name of the ship, and yours while you're at it.
Ship's called the Little Jack, and I'm Drachma. Alright, now stop fooling around, the sun is going to set soon.
Aye, aye.
Aye, Captain Drachma. Little Jack, full speed ahead. So Drachma has joined the party. I was just about to say, is he going to be our third party member? Drachma has allowed you to use his Blue Moonstone too. Fantastic. Happy days. Wow. It's got 1800 hit points. He's level 12. Oh, we got a ship HP now too. Look at this. Huh. Very cool. And with, like I said, we also got a blue stone now. Didn't we always have a blue stone? No, we had green. Why can't he use green? Oh, that's magic. He doesn't know green yet. Ah. Sweet. Now we have 4. And we have a third party member. So that's great, because now we can learn some more magic. Let's check out the little Jack here. Little Jack's main cannon. It's rather old, but Drachma kept it in good shape. So we have 3 main cannons, a standard cannon. Used on Valuan warships, sometimes available on the black market, and then nothing equipped. Cool. Neat. I'm really excited to be able to see what we can do with this ship, you know? Heading northeast, right? Doesn't seem to be anything northeast. Unless then you go around this thing? No, I cannot sail above it. And it looks like this is like a natural barrier. So I can't go this way. Probably misheard him. Probably said northwest, and for some reason in my mind I just said northeast. Okay, let's see, we got purple. We'd like you to have red or blue. Blue or red? Let's go with blue. I missed the looper. Good job, old man. I'm not an old man, you little punk. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'd say you were weak.
That was fun.
Should take a look at his skills sometime as well. Forgot to do that. Well, let's not forget, he is like level 12 for crying out loud. So obviously he's going to be a lot more powerful than everyone else. Skills. What do you bring to the table? Nothing. Okay. Connects all his energy into his metal arm and charges an enemy. Should probably learn something. Drachma focuses inward, doubling his spirit points and defending against attacks. Now that's really good because it costs 0 SP. So that's like a free focus, except also a defense. I'm gonna get that. That way everyone has 2 moves, which is a good thing. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. It was southwest, not southeast. I don't know why. I'm sorry, I'm working in the background to try to fix everything to make sure the game looks really, really nice. And I don't know. I seem to forget. This is Shrine Island. I don't want to go to Shrine Island. What am I doing? Alright, Flightless Bird is a little bit confused. It's okay. It happens. Let's see. We need to go... We really need to go this way. So let's go east. And you know what? We can just explore a little. I mean, obviously we can't go that way, so let's just fly this way. I mean, this is a beautiful game. Is that bringing us back to the beginning? Yeah, that's Pirate Isle. Okay, so it looks like that takes us to Pirate Isle. Don't want to go that way. We can't go any further through the fog. Today on our blind let's play of Skies of Arcadia, Flightless Bird gets completely turned around and lost. Oh, there we go. Ah, I was flying too high. Okay, we had to fly under. It's really neat that the world map is divided into not just the XY axis, but also the Z axis. Like I said, I dig it. Let's all try to hit the looper, because it runs away. dodgy little guy, isn't he? I think that's Vice's like third miss against it. Drachma missed it too. Come on, Aika. You can do it. Yeah! Who's that Aika? 0 damage. Yeah, hitting the old guy is not gonna probably work for you because that guy's a level 12. I wonder why they give us such a high level. Is it because the game wants us to know there's a reason Aika and Vice don't try to overthrow him because he's really that strong? Or if the game is just being really nice. You know, giving us a more powerful character to help us out. If you've ever played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, in Mystic Quest, they give you a partner that never really levels up the entire time your partner's with you. And what they do is they exchange partners throughout the game. And every single time you get a new partner, the partner is like so many more levels above you that your partner can basically solo the entire game. It's kind of crazy. Well, okay, not solo the entire game, but they can basically carry you a lot. Can I help you? The ship here is a free medical vessel. Are you here for treatment? You sick or something? No, we're fine. We're just passing through the area and saw your ship. We figured we'd come and see who you were. Wait a second, your clothes, your weapons, your eye patch. You guys are air pirates. But just in time, there's something that I want to ask you guys. Please come inside. Okay, that's kind of strange.
Hi.
Ship doctor, I apologize for the abruptness. I know you don't really need my services and have no need to say, but I have a favor to ask of you. But first, let me introduce myself. The name is Doc, or that's what everyone calls me. I'm a free doctor, and I don't have a country to call home. But that lets me live the way I want to. So I fly the skies and heal the sick and injure sailors whenever the winds will take me. Aw, she's adorable. Look at the little duckling. Oh, and this is Maria. She's a little quiet and shy, but she's a good kid. I like the flightless bird. All the dots. Right, now what was it that you wanted to ask us to do? Heh, directed to the point. I like that. But here, take this lens. It's sort of relate to what I want to ask of you. Okay. Look at Aika. The expressions in this game are fantastic. I think it's called a moon lens. It's a special lens made from moonstones. With it, you can see things you won't normally be able to. Here, put the lens on and look where I'm pointing. What is that? Hello? Whoa, there's some sort of creature right there. It's a moonfish. They're tricky little fellows to catch because they're, well, transparent. Can only see them using that lens. Which brings me to the favor that I wanted to ask of you. I want you to find as many of these moonfish as you can and bring them back to me. They tend to nest in populate areas for whatever reason, so check towns and dungeons. But they try to keep out of most people's way, so I look in hard to reach areas like behind buildings, under bridges, or rooftops. Oh, one more thing. Whenever you're near a moonfish, the moon lens I give you will react and make a sound, so pay attention. Okay, so I use this lens to see the little guys. How in the 6 moons am I supposed to catch them? It's pretty easy, actually. Here, let me put the moon lens into your goggles. When I'm done, you can use it when you go in first-person mode with the Y button. Once you find a moonfish, a target will appear. Line it up with the moonfish. And when you've got the moonfish in your sights, just press the A button. And there you go. Lens was a perfect fit. Well, sounds easy enough, right? That's like a giant claw just came out of our eye. Oh, it's so adorable. Actually, the reason for all this is a bit strange. A little bird got lost and found its way to my ship. I decided to take care of it for now, but I just don't get what this bird's problem is. He refuses to eat anything other than moonfish. Yeah, that's how flightless birds are. They're pretty stubborn. But for whatever reason, Maria seems to have really grown attached to the little critter, so I do what I can to keep it happy. All the dots. It's sort of my responsibility to take care of Maria. Anything she wants, I provide. Of course, there's only so much I can do. And we got another Maria name, by the way. If you're following our Silent Hill 2 playthrough, you know that name. But I can't leave my ship. I can't leave Maria here all alone. That's why I'm asking you for this favor. This Maria is much more adorable, though. Of course, I will compensate you adequately. Bring me lots of fish, and I'll give you items in return. So please, if you find any moonfish, bring them to me. I'll be eternally grateful. So does that mean we have to go back to the previous dungeon we just came from, as well as the previous town we just came from, and look for moonfish? There should be moonfish near or on Sailor's Island. I'm sure if you find them, if you look hard enough. you can find them. Be sure to check on top of roofs and behind buildings. Check everywhere using a first-person point of view. Good luck. Huh. By the way, Y does not work in the sky. It brings up the map. All right, well, we got to Sailor's Island. I'm gonna put a break here. Let me know in the comments below if I need to go back to the other areas. Because if I do, then that's something that we can easily accomplish. I'll probably do it off screen though, and just show the moonfish that we find, and then we'll get back to this point. So I'm not going to show, as I said, I put cuts in when we grind or when we backtrack usually. So if I have to go back through that dungeon, then what we'll do is I'll just show off the moonfish, and then we'll bring back here. So let me know if I need to go backtracking, or if it's just from now on. Would be really interesting. By the way, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. And until next time, so long. And take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.